What's up, y'all? This is Ty. I am here to review Season 2, Episode 15 of Tyler Perry's comedy, drama, soap opera, whatever you want to call it, The Oval. And why am I doing my hands like this? Why do I always do that? I don't know. But before I get into this review of The Oval, let me give a shout out to my people, my subscribers. And you too can be a subscriber by doing what? Bing! Hitting that subscribe button that's down over there, or bing over there, wherever it is on your device. Hit that subscribe button. Help a brother out. Just it take you, look, boop, look how quick it take you to subscribe. Just like that. Just got me begging. Just subscribe just like that. So shout outs to my lovely subscribers and the ones leaving comments, because you know I love comments. I love interacting with you guys. Shout outs to Lamont Simpson, Savannah Rivers Amore, June BLC, House of Sir James, RC Kroger, Tia Divine, Simply Be Yourself 100, Atif Penny, and Ruthless TV, and all the rest of you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. So now let's get on down to this review of The Oval. Let's see. Let's start with how Bobby and Muscle Man Bobby and what's the dude's name? Max. They barely escaped this drone attack on the cabin. Yes, the cabin in the woods got attacked. The president okayed this drone strike on the cabin. They escaped that. Max is like, dude, he doesn't trust Lily. He thinks Lily gave them up. Bobby doesn't believe that. We see later in the episode, we see Lily call Bobby, and Bobby's testing the waters to see what she knows. And, you know, he's like, why don't you come to the cabin? And she's like, sure. He was acting, you know, he was giving her short answers because he's not sure if she gave them up or not. But because Lily has no clue what he's talking about, she's like, yeah, I'll come to the cabin, and don't act like that, blah, 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 blah. So he says, see, Max, I told you, she don't know anything about it. Moving right along, let's go on down to Bobby, Ruth, and the Ragadushi clan. So they pull up to the, what do you call it? The compound of the Ragadushi. Bobby is still in the Scooby-Doo van. They take him out of the Scooby-Doo van, but now he's blindfolded. And he's still, where my daughter, give me back my daughter. Well, it's in the script, but I get so frustrated with Bobby with this. Dude, you have been kidnapped now. Why do you keep saying, where's my daughter? Give me my money. I gave you the money, now give me my daughter. Dude, clearly they have other plans for you. So he's still saying the same thing over and over. Ruth telling him you need to calm down. And he's like, the hell with that. I want my daughter, this and that. What's going on? Dude, use your brain. They're not giving you your daughter. You're going to meet the Most High or whoever. So out comes, what's his name? Daikon, whatever. He's one of the leaders. I don't know. I don't watch Ruthless, so I don't know who this guy, but he's one of the second in command or first in command. Y'all help me. Who is this guy? I think he's like one of the leaders of the Ramadushi clan. And he's telling them, brother, the white man has you so angry, and blah, 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 and all of this. And Bobby's still, give me my daughter, where's she at? Where's she at? So he starts yelling her name. Then Ruth picks up a log and busts him upside the head with it, and that's where we leave that at. So, Bobby, you gonna see your daughter soon, I guess. Once they done knocked you out, I guess they'll let you see her then. I don't know. Moving right along. Richard and good old Lord have mercy Nancy. Richard is looking for Bobby, who we know is at the Ragadushi compound. Which, by the way, going back to the Ragadushi compound, aren't they very close to the cabin in the woods? So were they aware of that explosion, and did that was just contained to just the cabin? It didn't hurt the Ragadushi compound? Okay. So moving right along. Just a quick question. I just had a question on that. So anyway, Richard notices that Bobby's bed is made up and Bobby's not here. And he's like, I will say Loretta, because I call her Loretta. She reminds me of Loretta, or somebody named Loretta. Nancy's like, he's not here. Richard's like, do you see him? Clearly he's not here. Richard is still giving her attitude because he's pissed off still, and he still has not forgiven Nancy. And Nancy's like, why are you acting like this? And he's like, move out of my way. And she's like, I'm gonna love on you anyway, baby. You know what? Nancy, I think right now, give him some time. Let him heal a little bit. She did apologize to him. He's still not hearing this because it's still, listen, how would you feel if your son, if your son, let me see. How would I say this? No. How would you feel if the guy that you thought was your nephew is actually your wife's and your father's son, which also makes him your brother? Come on now. And also makes him your son's. It's a mess. It's a mess. So I understand why Richard is pissed off. Picky is my brother. What kind of mess is this that my wife gave birth to? What? My wife tipped and dipped with my daddy, so I understand why Richard is giving her the whatever he is, because he's like pissed off with her. We also see a scene that I thought was pointless and stupid and pointless. And that was Kyle and Dale. We find out that Dale is homeless and Kyle does this stupid Southern accent and wakes him up in his truck. And then Dale clearly wants nothing to do with him and said, listen, I don't care. I don't want you. But that still turns Kyle on. That was all stupid to me. Let's move on down to Priscilla and Sam. Priscilla's in the room. Sam comes in there and she says, what are you doing here? He said he came to get some of his things. She said, your things, I put them downstairs. But Sam went to reach for something in the fireplace or whatever it was. And they have this conversation. And he says, did you take $25,000 out? You know, my checks have been bouncing. And she's like, yes, and I'll do it again. And all this. And then she tells him she wants him out. She's done with him, whatever. He slams the door. She's telling him, don't slam my damn door. And all this other foolishness. And out Sam goes. And then Sam gets a call from the first lady. Because, you know, he put it down on her clearly. She's like, Sam, I feel like taking a run or whatever. And can you come? Can you come run with me? And don't be in a suit. So, you know, he comes over there. And she pretty much tells Sam, you put it on me. What did you do? You know, she said to him, Sam, how did you know my body so well? You know, that's what women tell me all the time, too. That's what, you know, Ty, how'd you know my body so well? You just put it on me. I'm playing. But anyway, she said, Sam, you put it on me. How did you do that? And she said, and I know we'll never do it again, but I just so love what you did. You got me weak in the knees. I'll never forget it. You made me feel so good, like a natural woman. She's just open. She's feeling it. Thank you, Sam. Oh, Sam, thank you. And, you know, they're having that conversation now. Here's Richard coming out to serve her. And he sees him, and Richard frowns up at Sam. And then Sam goes to apologize to Richard, and Richard says, so Sam does apologize to Richard, and Richard said, I got 2 words for you. F you. I cracked up. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, okay, that's crazy. Meanwhile, Mr. President wants to know why the First Lady is so happy. He's like, what you so happy about? What are you so happy? Why are you walking around here smiling and grinning? What's going on? I'm going to find out. Because, you know, he's not liking that. Because, you know, he said, I'm going to find out. I wonder if he will find out that she's been that she got some from Sam, and is he gonna get jealous now? Like, why do you care? Why are you worried about it? But he said to her, said, you walking around here smiling, your mother's dead, your son's a cuckoo bird, your daughter's somewhere locked away, and you're smiling. You're just a heartless person, aren't you? She's like, she called him an idiot, a jackass. They traded the usual insults. She told him he don't know, he can't find Russia on the map and all this other stuff. And he was pissed off, like, I'm gonna find out what you're so happy about. I'm like, y'all, that whole thing is crazy. And that's that. So we also see another funny scene which involved Priscilla as she goes over to Nancy's house, and we see Miss Jody, the nosy neighbor, sweeping the grass. So Priscilla says, you're sweeping the grass. And she said, that's because my neighbor stole my rake, them trifling so-and-sos. And then she's like, I'm upset. And you want to know why? And then she says, because Nancy cussed me like a dog. And, she says, and I don't gossip. And what's her name was like, oh, you don't? But she kept she was using every excuse to let Priscilla know what happened. Because remember in the last episode, Sam, who's Priscilla's husband, had a fight with Richard. She was like, Richard and Sam was out here fighting. But she's like, I ain't no gossiper. I'm from the church. Ma'am, those are the ones that do most of the gossip. So stop it. So about that, her scene was a little funny. Then it got a little annoying because she kept repeating herself about how she's so hurt because then Nancy came out. Nancy, you hurt my feelings real bad. Nancy apologized 1,000 times. And she was like, no, you hurt me. That got on my nerves. I apologize. You either accept the apology or you don't. I'm not going to kiss your ass. That's just me. So that was that. Nancy and Priscilla have a conversation, and Priscilla pretty much tells Nancy that, her relationship is in trouble and they're going to soon be getting a divorce. Then we move on down to Goofy, Kareem, and Sharon, and they're in bed, and she's putting it on him. He's so open. I'm still trying to understand what happened there, but he's so open and excited, and he's like, "Girl, you put it on me," and I'm like, "Isn't this chick pregnant? She's pregnant, right? But she's still pregnant by Bobby." But okay. So meanwhile, while they're having their stupid conversation, Richard decides to call Sharon because Bobby is missing. So Sharon tells him, well, I do know somebody that knows about that compound, that cult, Dale. And so Richard tells her, you and Dale come on down to the White House. This upsets Kareem because he's so open for Sharon. He's like, what do you want? What you doing that? But now I'm like, does this butler have clearance to invite people over to the White House? I guess so. I'm like, Richard, you the butler, but you can invite people to the White House. I guess he has clearance to do that. Whatever. Okay, that's just crazy right there. The funniest scene tonight was Priscilla and Jason. Priscilla goes in the room, into Jason's room like a bat out of hell. You said you had something for me. Don't play with me, little boy. No, you don't play with him because he's crazy and he's a killer. And so he's like, yeah, I have something for you. And she's like, he told her, plead. I need you to plead and beg. So this fool reveals himself, like the pervert he is, to Priscilla. He said, you know what? Since you're begging, do you like it? You want to touch it? So as she goes to leave, he's like, no, I'm not done with you. I got some more for you. He takes his laptop out and he shows her Sam having sex with the first lady. And she's like, Sam! Okay, she's still, it's just shocked her system again. She cheated on you. You heard it, now you've seen it, but she's hurt. So she leaves out of the room. And as she's leaving Jason's room, she walks right into the first lady, and that's where the episode left off. Right there. So that was that. it was this episode was okay. It wasn't over the top and crazy. Listen, if I'm gonna watch this and y'all have me reviewing it, I need it to be crazy, over the top, make me laugh. Only a few scenes made me laugh tonight. The thing with Nancy and the neighbor, that made me laugh, and Priscilla and her situation when her and Jason, that made me laugh. But that's all I got for now. Tell me your thoughts. What did you think of tonight's episode? What do you think this show is going? Leave your comments down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video.